I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Salutations, viewers. My name is Game Dame, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. And I just want to say, you guys, I know I have the disclaimer up in each video, but seriously, like, sometimes this can be really, really hard. So just take a step back if you need to. If you guys keep going, you're much stronger than I am. I'm having a very hard time finishing this game, but I plan to finish it. Why? Because that is just my personality. So it's hard, but we will get through this together. And I encourage you guys to take care of yourself, especially if you cannot watch this. I have no issue if you can't watch it. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf. Wait. Didn't this already happen? This already happened. She appeared, yeah. Yeah, here it is. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling what? Oh, God. What is happening? It's happening again. I'm not reading through all of this. That's new. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This has happened before or anything, right? My head has been feeling a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would have come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody ever liked me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Kristen, is it just me or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha ha ha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but wouldn't you understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be? I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all various artisans. I just make sure to give them all a fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Monika is literally right in front of us. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Kristen. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we get a happy ending and patiently wait for years for. Will you do with I can't read it anymore. Finally. Haha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Love everything about it. Kristen, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Haha, you're too nice to me, Kristen. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just want to know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good. You didn't think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ha ha ha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Here, read it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It's just pissing me off a little bit. You didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate how I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive like that. Okay, so this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just... There's no point in trying to do anything. It's just Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kristen? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Who should I show? Don't say I didn't warn you, Kristen. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh, stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event with having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And gives us all something to do. What about Kristen? Kristen's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Kristen around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kristen decide to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Kristen make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Kristen, I know how fed you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I'm going with... It's fighting my mouse! I did not. Yay, you picked me! We can meet up at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. I was really trying to pick Natsuki. Like, what the fuck? Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work, then taking Kristen for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ha 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 ha! Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kristen away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little bit more time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kristen. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Kristen, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead, the whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha! Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is so strong now. I don't care anymore, Kristen. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Kristen, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I could even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I just want you all to myself, and I want to be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kristen. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No. Fuck no. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I think she... I'm pretty positive it wouldn't have went either way. I can't even understand what's happening. This is a little intense. I don't even know what's happening. I'm really trying to get through it all without completely skipping it because something might pop up. I feel like this is really long, so I'm just gonna skip. Holy fuck. Yo, what the actual fuck? All right, it's festival time. Whoa, you got here before me? I thought... Natsuki runs away. I'm here, Kristen. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past. Oh. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Kristen? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. I must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Seriously, these are the best. I just really have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Kristen. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, haha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. Talking to you, Kristen. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you to write the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Kristen? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Kristen. It's more than that. And I don't blame you for you not fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Kristen. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kristen. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how can I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Kristen, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kristen, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Kristen. The funny part is I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Kristen. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. There's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaks me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties to find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess that on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of the things that didn't go my way. Haha, thankfully it didn't come out to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? No, it doesn't work. Hi again, Kristen. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Kristen, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me and my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could just call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Kristen? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude of them to start recording me without any warning? How does she fucking... I'm sure it's some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see, do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Did I scare you? Yes, you fucking scared me. Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, just Kristen. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as I'm with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you at all. I don't want to... You're freaking me the fuck out. I don't want to look at you. I don't know how long this is going to... You're such a good listener, Kristen. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having the conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Are you shutting the curtains? Of course, the one who's at the top of the food chain is the fucking craziest. The one that holds the most power. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. I am not comfortable. Can you please remove me from this situation? I very much would like that. Please and thank you. I'm gonna delete her character file. I have no idea where I have this game listed. Properties. Really? I have no idea where she is. I'm gonna look at it over here. I don't want you guys to look at this. I'm going to leave it up though in my settings like her. I'm pretty positive. I'm going to leave it as a window so you guys can still see what's going on right here with her. So let me see. Where's Steam? Steam library, Steam apps. Temp? No, that's not what I want. I have no idea where I downloaded this. I really have to check. I'm pretty positive I gotta delete her character file because she did say that in the beginning. But that's what someone said. Is deleting her character file would help. I just don't know where to get myself out of the situation. Here we go, characters. And then empty recycling bin. Oh, fuck. There it goes. Kristen, what's happening? I deleted you, bitch. It hurts so much. Help me, Kristen. No. Please hurry and help me. Characters, Monika. Help me. Did you just do this to me, Kristen? Did you? Did you delete me? I fucking did. You crazy bitch. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all that I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kristen. Trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you the only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? You know what? I probably should have thought to delete her much earlier after you said, I just deleted everyone's character files. Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you. I sometimes don't remember that some games can be interactive like this. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Kristen, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up the world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Kristen, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... This game... Oh, she did. Yeah, she's completely deleted. I'm going to save this, and the next episode is going to be the absolute last episode, I would imagine. But things are going nuts. I actually did delete her file, like actually delete. So I'm gonna take a double check here in a moment here, folks. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube, but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.